everyone, it's Rebecca here. Hope that you are all doing well today, whenever you are watching this video. Today marks another week of another musical story streaming to you through this screen that you are all watching. It's so lovely to see some familiar faces in this room. I miss you all so dearly. Our 8th musical story. We are just going through these very quickly. Before we get started, however, let's sing a song to celebrate us simply being together. I think you might know this one. Sing along if you like. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamt I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. So I hung my head and I cried. Here we go, everyone. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. It's so great to hear you all. Thank you for singing along, and thank you for listening along too. So, before we get started into our 8th musical story, let's briefly go over how a musical story works for us. I will read aloud a story with a certain theme that I will share with you momentarily. In doing so, each paragraph has embedded in it clues, lyrics towards the next song we are going to sing next. If those clues are really easy to distinguish what song they belong to, I may read them aloud as I would for any other word of the story. However, if the lyrics are kind of difficult to place in what song we would sing next, I may sing aloud the melody that coincides with them, so it may become easier for us that way. I have no doubt that we are just going to stream through this musical story today. You are all very good at this activity, and I'm looking forward to doing another one with you. So, the theme of this musical story is called Timothy and Susie Go Camping. And we're having and experiencing some amazing weather these days. I hope it's sunny for you whenever you are watching this video. But in this moment, it's quite sunny, and I was reminded just looking outside of my window that a lot of people are probably thinking about packing up and going camping. And I know that some of you went camping a lot back in the day as well. So I thought that we could relate with these camping memories that are about to be shared in this story. What I'm looking for when we read aloud the story is anybody or a few people at one time, it doesn't matter. I'm listening for the title of the song. So if you know it, blurt it out, okay? All right. So, Timothy and Susie Go Camping. I'll get my guitar ready. And we have our listening ears on, our thinking caps on as well. Here we go. Once upon a warm summer season, there lived a sister named Susie and her brother named Timothy. It was almost the end of the week, and Susie and Timothy had plans to go camping in the wilderness near their home in the Comox Valley. When discussing which campsite they would choose, Susie said she hoped to be where the watermelons grow. Timothy said, "You're right, Susie. Back to my home we dare not go. For if we do," claimed Susie, "our mother would say some very silly things to us. She is getting sick of our company and could probably use a break." "You're right," said Timothy. "And usually when she gets silly, she rhymes in her speech. Things out of the ordinary, like Did you ever see a whale with a polka dot tail? Or did you ever see a moose kissing a goose? Yeah, it does sound like she does need some alone time. And it's a good opportunity for us to go camping. Down by the where the watermelons grow. What song are we all thinking of today? What's the title? Down by the... Take your time if you're stumped. Down by the what? Down by the bay. If we were thinking it in our heads or if anybody blurted it out, great job. This is the first song in our musical story today. Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home, I dare not go, for if I do, my mother would say, did you ever see a llama wearing pajamas down by the bay? A good rhyming game for us. Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home, I dare not go, for if I do, my mother would say, have you ever seen a bear cub giving a hug down by the bay? Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home, I dare not go, for if I do, my mother would say, have you ever seen a whale with a polka dot tail down by the bay? Da 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 da, down by the bay. Good job, everyone. I can't say it enough. I love hearing you all sing. We just breezed through that first song in the musical story. Let's continue. Here we go. Well, Susie and Timothy did find a place situated right down by the bay. That is right. As they were in the middle of hiking to this beautiful camping location, Timothy started humming what sounded like a very familiar tune to Susie. I know the tune, but I can't seem to recall the words, said Susie. That's okay, said Timothy. The words describe quite literally what we are doing in this moment. We're coming around something, as he pointed to the vast hills they were hiking. When we come. This is quite tiresome, this long hike, said Susie. I wish we had another means of getting there. What about riding 6 white horses, do, asked Timothy. That can also be heard in the song I Am Humming. She'll be Does anyone have it? She'll be coming around something. I'm practically giving it away to you, which is okay. She'll be coming around the mountain is the answer that we are looking for today, and precisely the song that we will sing next together. Here we go. All right, get ready to take a deep breath with me. Here we go. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. Yee-haw! She'll be coming round the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. Yee-haw! She'll be wearing pink pajamas when she comes. She'll be wearing pink pajamas when she comes. Yee-haw! She'll be wearing pink pajamas. She'll be wearing pink pajamas. She'll be wearing pink pajamas when she comes. Let's keep going. Keep singing, everyone. You're all doing so great. Well, she'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming she comes. Yeehaw! She'll be riding 6 white horses. She'll be riding 6 white horses. She'll be riding 6 white horses when she comes. She'll be waving to everybody when she comes. Wave along! She'll be waving to everybody when she comes. Let's wave! She'll be waving to everyone. She'll be waving to everyone. Oh, she'll be waving to everybody when she comes. Oh, great, everyone. That's actually quite a familiar camping song. She'll be coming around the mountain. Fits in with the theme of this story very well. Let's continue. Finally, the hike came to a finish, and Timothy and Susie found their campsite down by the bay. The sun was setting just beyond the mountains, and they were losing daylight very quickly as they set up their camp. Susie drastically looked for the flashlight she thought she had packed in her bag, but alas, she had forgotten it at home. "Timothy," she said nervously, "what are we going to do with no flashlight around here? A fire only gives off so much light." Timothy and Susie sat down and thought about what their next move should be. All of a sudden, something started moving in the woods. A small flashlight came into view in the faraway distance, too far for Susie and Timothy to see who it was, but they could tell that the light was coming towards them. The figure holding that light was muttering words for what Timothy and Susie could make out. It sounded like the figure was repeating the words, "Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine." Something about mine, I'm gonna let it shine. And he was slowly coming closer to Timothy and Susie through the dark woods. Who could it be? And better yet, what was the song that he was referring to with his words? Let it shine, let it shine. Something about mine. Blurt it out if you feel the need. I don't want to say any more clues because there's not a lot of words in this song to begin with. The title of the song that we're about to sing next in this story, if no one has already spoken so, the title being "This Little Light of Mine." That's right. I'm happy that this gentleman coming towards Timothy and Susie in the woods is singing a positive song, or else it probably would have been quite a scary experience for both Timothy and Susie. Another great camping song. Here we go, deep breath. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, oh let it shine, let it shine. Here we go. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, oh let it shine, let it shine. Now I'd like to try something with you all here. If you'd like to put one hand up or both, let's try that. Here we go. This little light of mine, let's put our hands in the air. Let's put our hands in the air. We just made it shine. Let's put our hands in the air. We're gonna make it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Oh, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Very good. That's such a fun song. This Little Light of Mine. And to recap, the songs that we did before were Down by the Bay. Good job. As well as She'll Be Coming Around the Mountain And we just finished this little light of mine, so let's continue. The figure finally got close enough for Susie and Timothy to finally see in the small light from their fire. It was a man, looking to be around the age of 60, with a scraggly-looking beard and a dirty face. However, he had a cheery voice when saying, "Hello there, my name is Patrick. Might I share the warmth of your fire for a while?" "Sure," chimed Susie and Timothy. "Thanks," said Patrick. "I'm headed to Louisiana for my true love for to see. And I come from Alabama with this banjo. See?" Patrick showed them his banjo tied to his back. "Wow," said Timothy. "You've got a long journey ahead of you and you've already come so far." "Yeah," said Patrick. "It even rained the day I left, and in the morning it was dry. The sun was so hot I nearly froze to death, but I've got to find my true love. Would you like some water? You sound so tired, and some of your sentences don't make a lot of sense," said Susie. Patrick gulped down a whole cup of water. He thanked them and asked if he could play his banjo around their fire pit. The banjo was now on his knee. "What is the name of your true love that you are going to see?" asked Susie. "Well," he said, "it does start her name with the same letter that starts with your name, Susie," said Patrick. "Oh, shh. What's the name of that song, do we think? What's in our heads right now? Any guesses?" "Oh, shh." If we're thinking, or perhaps if one of us have blurted out, "Oh, Susanna," you are right. Seems like we are addressing and going through a lot of camping songs in this story. "Oh, Susanna." Here we go, everyone. "Well, I come from Alabama with a banjo on my knee, and I'm headed to Louisiana, my true love for to see. And it rained all night the day I left, and in the morning it was dry. The sun's so hot I froze to death. Now, Susanna, don't you cry." Here we go. "Oh, Susanna, now don't you cry for me. Now I come from Alabama with a banjo on my knee." Well done, everyone. You sound all so great. "Well, I had a dream the other night where everything was still, and I thought I saw Susanna. She was climbing up the hill with buckwheat cake in her mouth and a teardrop in her eye. I said, 'I'm coming, Susanna. Susanna, don't you cry.'" Here we go. "Oh, Susanna, now don't you cry for me. Now I come from Alabama with a banjo on my knee." One more time. "Oh, Susanna, now don't you cry for me. Now I come from Alabama with a banjo on my knee, with a banjo on my knee." With a banjo on my knee. I think my guitar will have to do for now, everyone. All right. So, listening to the banjo, Patrick said, "Susanna is her name. And thank you for letting me warm up by your fire, but I must continue on my way now." "Before you leave," said Susie, "do you have an extra flashlight? We forgot ours at home, and our fire is our only source of light in this dark wilderness." "Well, as a matter of fact, I do," claimed Patrick. "You're welcome to keep this one as a token of appreciation for your hospitality." And with that, Patrick was on his way to Louisiana. With a flashlight now added to their camping gear, Susie and Timothy had a wonderful time camping and fishing down by the Down by the bay, correct. Soon it was time to pack up their belongings and start their journey home through the mountains to their mother in the Comox Valley. A fellow camper whose campsite was not far off from Timothy and Susie's shouted, "Follow the railroad home. If you stick along the train tracks, it's a much shorter trip through the mountains. I should know. I used to work on them." All the livelong day. Sounds like a good opportunity to just pass the time away, said Timothy. Yeah, said the stranger. Be sure to stay clear of them if you hear the whistle blowing, though. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. The sun rose so early in the morn as Timothy and Susie started their venture home while humming a tune. Something about that stranger working on the railroad gave them a pretty good clue as to what song to sing next. I feel like I just gave away that title to you all. I've been working on the railroad. Well, you know what? That was our last song for the musical story, so I thought I would help you out there. It is a team effort, this activity. Well done. Let's finish off with this lovely camping song. Here we go. Well, I've been working on the railroad all the livelong day. I've been working on the railroad just to pass the time away. Can't you hear the whistle blowing? Rise up so early in the morn. Can't you hear the captain shouting? Dinah, won't you blow your horn? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow your horn, your horn? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow your horn? Well, someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Someone's in the kitchen, I know. Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah, strumming on the old banjo. Here we go, everyone. Fee, fi, fiddly-I-o. Fee, fi, fiddly-I-o. Oh, oh, oh. Fee, fi, fiddly-I-o. Strumming on the old banjo. And it says here in my notes that Susie and Timothy got home safe. They are home safe and sound, and they are with their mother now. I think, just by reading through that story with you all today, that was a very successful camping trip. I hope you all, that when you went camping with your families, that you had successful camping trips as well. And I hope that the weather, wherever you are right now, remains to be nice. Even if it's raining, that can also have some lovely camping memories too. Thank you for such a beautiful time spent together today, and I hope that the rest of your day continues to be very good. And I will be seeing you next week with another musical story. These have been really fun. Okay, let's see. I wonder if pretty soon, depending on what time of the day you are watching this, if food will be served your way. I'm feeling pretty hungry myself. Where I am right now, lunchtime is coming upon me, and I'm thinking about food. Let's sing this one. Show me the way to go home. I'm tired and I want to go to bed. I had a little drink about an hour ago, and it's gone right to my head. No matter where I roam, on land or sea or foam, well, you can always hear me singing this song. Show me the way to go home, and show me the way to get lunch, or maybe it could be dinner for you. Bye for now, everyone. Take care.